are you?
How are you, Lawrence?
Yeah, really good, thank you. Hi.
Hi. Hey.
How are you all? Cool.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too, thanks. So, how have you all been doing since we saw each other last time?
Oh, who wants to go first?
I can start it.
Yeah,
can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, it has been a journey. I can tell you. And I'm fine. I'm super good, but a lot of stuff happened. I guess that it has been like this for everyone, and a lot of good things and super low things, and so I think it has been a really huge roller coaster of emotions, of things that happened, things that didn't happen as well, because I guess most of us didn't do some things but achieve something else. So I'm in another country, for example. I think right now all the band is placed somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this was one of the biggest challenge. I can definitely say that.
Yeah. Okay.
Things in England have been interesting, because of course, the lockdown here has been pretty rough. But I would say, talking about the effect it had on the band, still working from 3 different countries, pretty difficult for us. With me working, studying, Mario and Gianmarco studying as well. I would say that during the lockdown, we had a bit more time to work together and to do a bit more in regards to the band. So we tried to take advantage of the situation. But it was also important because of course, many of us are living on our own. So having someone to talk to, keep busy, was very important for mental health, I would say, personally.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how has it been for you, Gianmarco?
Lockdown.
Ok, lo so. I speak in Italian.
Mm-hmm.
And David translate. Ok.
Yep.
Ma è stato un periodo sicuramente insolito, nessuno si aspettava una cosa del genere, penso che usciamo tutti quanti ridimensionati da questa esperienza. A livello artistico noi ne usciamo anche in realtà abbastanza arricchiti, perché abbiamo avuto la possibilità di lavorare paradossalmente con ancora più calma, dato che siamo riusciti a ritrovare proprio il tempo materiale per riuscire a riunirci a lavorare.
So yeah, this was very unusual, because of everything that happened. But the band somehow benefited from it because we had a bit more time, a bit more calm to work on our projects and to come together.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it seems that you've used lockdown pretty well, though, I guess.
Yeah. We've been respecting the rules here.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
No trips to the beaches in May or April, as many did.
Yeah.
We were abiding by the law.
Okay. And so, as you said, you also working in different places on the band. So, are there any plans for the future now? Something to release or?
We don't have any releases scheduled at the moment. We are, right now we are working on, I would say, 6-7 new songs.
Okay.
So we want to have all these songs ready to go. We are not thinking of releasing an EP or an album. We just want to spread out all these releases. But rather than having, what we did in the past was having an EP in 2018, then a new single in March this year. What we want to do now is to have a whole bunch of songs and release them regularly, maybe every couple months. eventually the songs that we released had a quite good response, but maybe we want to release stuff with a with a better regularity. So this might be an idea, but of course it's still work in progress.
Yeah, I think that the point is also that considering the moment, the context, there is a huge amount of material that everybody's creating and doing. So we also thought that maybe this was a good moment for a self-reflection, to understand better ourselves and composing and try to grow up in this case, and maybe try to release something when the time is the right one, when there is not that much information all around, and people can really start to listen without being worried about something else, which probably has a greater importance right now, like health or I don't know, work. So let's say that for now it's more like a time for understanding ourselves, both mentally but also in a creative way, in a composing way, how to we can take all of these things happening back and filter them through the composition. So yeah, we are thinking about doing this a bit gradually. I guess it's better for us, but for people as well.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Releasing stuff during the lockdown, during this period, it was with all the things that were going on, the global pandemic, all the social unsettling with what's happening in America and in all the countries. Possibly, releasing the song right now was in the best moment. Not talking from a marketing point of view, but actually talking out of respect. It's people dying out there. Releasing a song and try to get attention from the listeners didn't felt right.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I feel like it's a good time to release songs that are talking about the current situation, but if it's songs that don't have anything to do with it, it's a bit misplaced, I guess. So.
But also, if you're really feeling that context on your skin, or how can I say? I mean, those are situations that we are all surely feeling, but I feel that there is a certain time needed to digest all of these things, because 2020 has been a huge thing to digest. We are still understanding what is happening, so it would be maybe even a bit hypocrite to being thinking that we already got what is happening. At least for me or for us, I think it's a bit too early.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's true. And
I mean, the point is that, of course, as Stefano said, or you said, it's having a song that talks about this, but we've never been political with our music. So to me, that would sound like a sellout thing to do. This is happening in the world right now, so I'll write a song about this. Just not. I don't think this is our thing. Our songs have always been focused on our journey, our mental, spiritual journey, and just changing direction out of the blue for what's happening right now in the world. Felt like no, this is just something that we would do for marketing reasons. So no.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Okay. And so now, what are you looking for once all this hopefully will end sometime soon? So what are you looking for to do afterwards?
I think let's say that considering all the personal goals that we have, which are studies or work, I think that we are planning as a band to meet up as soon as we can, because this would be another step in our, let's say, also in our career, which can be a development of our studies or our personal choices. So I think as a band, the next step is to meet up once again and try to really work on lives, or just being together and trying to experience the same thing, in order as well to produce something that has more of a compact soul in it. So let's say that for me, this is one of the main points, is that after, for example, my graduation, which should occur before the end of the year, I'm planning to reach England and try to make it work.
Cool. Okay. And for you?
I think this is really something that we're looking forward, because I think personally it's amazing that the band lasted over the last 2 years, because we kept on doing things, but of course being firstly in 2 countries and over the last year in 3 separate countries has definitely been a challenge. What is important for a band is for its members to make the music together. Because the few times when I went to Italy in November and I saw boys and we did music together for 2-3 hours, it was completely different than being on Zoom or on Skype or whatsoever and trying to make a song with the internet latency and stuff. It's just not the same feeling. And I'm really amazed by the fact that we have the determination to keep on going over the last 2 years. But I really feel that now it's the moment to end this long distance relationship, because it worked, but it's not that it worked, it just kept the thing going. But now it'd be the moment for us to get together and start doing things all together once again in the same place. Of course, London is the place where we want to start this thing to continue our journey. Of course, coronavirus has a bit messed up our plans, because we were talking about a certain day, a certain month for things to begin, and now we are still, there's still a bit of uncertainty around us. So, but I'm positive that we'll cope with it.
Yeah, me too. And for you, Gianmarco, too, I guess.
Lisa was of course, now his first goal is to get his degree, because he's still finishing his base graduation. But after that, of course, he will aim to join us in England. Because right now, it will be just me, Stefano, and Mario to move to London. And in the short time, Mario and Gianmarco should reach out in the near future.
Cool. Okay. Well, good luck, guys, with everything, and thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Fragile and broken.